When it comes to weddings, everyone wants the perfect day. But unless you have unlimited funds, it's I do. But at what cost?
Between the people we know, things should be free.
But a wedding is never free.
Well, you know what? It's a great time to call out favors for things you wouldn't normally ask for. You're gonna pay for this.
Okay.
That's the only way that I'm gonna wear this. As well as another gift for our wedding. Really, all that matters is that I don't like it, so.
So what you don't like, you don't want.
That's right.
Yeah, and if I don't like something, I gotta
It doesn't
deal
matter,
with it.
you do. Either I'm paying for your spa days or you could pay for them yourselves. Now get on it, you're wasting time. And so what is it, like $1,000?
Times that by about 12.
Are you kidding me?
Weddings are a bride making a fuss. Weddings are a family transported by bus. Weddings are costs you may not want to discuss. Meet newlyweds Lynn and Jed. The days leading up to their wedding were filled with a bumpy road of arguments and secret spending. Let's watch and see as this couple's war of words becomes a major battle over the budget.
My name is Lynn. I'm a 30-year-old clothing designer and entrepreneur. I was in a nightclub when a mutual friend introduced me to Jed, a professional DJ. I wasn't completely convinced he was the one until he won me over with his smooth moves. This is the story of how our match made on a dance floor became a match made in disco heaven. Our wedding day was phenomenal.
It was amazing. It was probably actually better than I expected, but it ended up being just an amazing, perfect day.
Their wedding may have been amazing, but the journey to their perfect day wasn't a free ride. Let's turn back the clock and see if this couple can dance around their budget and create the wedding of their dreams.
My expectations of Angelique as a wedding planner was to pretty much go along with anything that I asked of her, pretty much.
Meet Angelique Sobchak, who has 13 years of experience creating glamorous events. Has this endlessly creative wedding planner met her match with a bride who expects everything for free?
I think this will work. I think everyone will be happy. And everyone kind of gets what they want.
Sure.
My role as a wedding planner is to be the mediator between the bride and the groom and the vendors that they hire to make sure that the vision the couple want is what they actually get the day of the wedding. I always want to know when I sit down with my couples right off the beginning.
Yeah.
Paint a picture for me. Tell me what your wedding is going to feel and look like.
My vision of the wedding is that it's very sleek, modern, fresh, and free.
Free?
Free, yes. You know what? I'm a clothing designer and Jed's in entertainment. And between the two, like the two of us, the people we know, things should be free.
Well,
But a wedding is never free.
Well, you know what? It's a
Can't
great time to
expect.
call out favors for things you wouldn't normally ask for. So as far as Jed and I are concerned, we're taking on most of the budget of this wedding. Our parents will be helping us out with a few things here and there. But overall, I mean, he needs to understand that that's pretty much why I'm being so budget conscious.
Do you have a venue in mind?
We do
or-
have a venue.
Oh, okay.
They actually include all of the decor.
Like linen, swag, decor around the tables?
Seat covers.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
absolutely.
really good venue.
We will also be doing the ceremony there as well.
Oh, so it's a dual on-site.
Yes.
Okay, very good. But is there anything else like music, lighting, any other effects that we need
Again,
to
that's
bring
my
in?
well, that's my area.
Free.
I don't.
Free, I love it. She's just free.
You know what?
That's my area of expertise. You can't expect
It
everything
is your
for
area of
free, though,
expertise, but like I said, your wedding, it only happens once, hopefully.
yeah, I know.
And the fact of the matter is that it's the best time to call out favors, Jed. You know what? They're gonna be calling on you when they're getting married.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Don't be
And
surprised when
I'll
people
give them
knock
a
on your
deal.
door.
I'll give them a deal, but I
Well,
still
you
expect
have
to get paid
Exactly.
for my service. I am a little concerned about how Lynn is expecting to pull all these favors and get everything for free. I really think that this could blow up in both of our faces because at the end of the day, it's our wedding, not just her wedding, and I want things to get done right, and I'm not afraid to pay for some stuff in order to get them done right.
Is there anything else we really would need to do for the venue then?
The
He's
guests
got this
coming
vision of
from-
like turning everything into a nightclub, and I'm really not
no,
feeling
it's not
it.
gonna be like a nightclub.
Oh, yeah,
It'll be done,
whatever.
I want it to look good,
I
right?
was gonna say, you're gonna
Yeah.
have to kind of
I gotta
live
show a little
up-
face, you know?
Yeah,
It's not like a scene out of a nightclub.
that's right. It's a wedding, so you still have to
Thank
make
you.
it tasteful.
You know, if you can get all these free and pull out favors from your friends,
Well, I mean, I'm
What
sure
I
I can
have
get
no
a good
problems
deal.
with
I
that.
can
Well,
get
yeah,
great deals.
I mean, I'm not
But,
expecting, because if you have to bring in lighting, that equipment costs
Yeah,
to
everything
bring in.
costs money.
yeah,
you know?
but he has friends who are all in the industry, and And, you know, what are they going to be doing with it on a Friday afternoon anyway?
Oh, doing someone else's wedding.
They could do somebody else's wedding. Mind you, you have to think they would have to take it out of
You gotta make it
storage or
work.
take it
Exactly.
down. Gas money
You
to
know
haul
what?
it there, set it up, time and labor.
Exactly.
We haven't
The
agreed to any of
ceremony.
this. These are just things that he's discussed with himself.
No.
Okay, moving on to a
Well-
nicer subject.
Yes, please.
What are you guys wearing? Like, are you gonna wear traditional Western
I've got my
outfits?
tux sorted out.
Well, I'm actually planning to make my dress.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you're a clothing
I'm a clothing
designer.
designer, yeah.
So you're making your dress.
It'll be very straightforward. There's not a lot to it.
Oh, that's
I
a
think
lot
she's
of work.
crazy.
No, exactly. That's a lot of work, and
No.
really, that's a lot of stress
Yeah.
on you.
It's fine. That's what I have my heart set on right now, and that's what we're gonna do.
Is the wedding going to be having that fun feel?
Yes, because I am a lot
What
of
happened
fun.
to sleek and elegant?
What about sleek and
I'm
elegant?
terrified
It'll
of
be
you right
sleek.
now. I'm not thinking you're fun. I'm like, oh my God.
You know what? I'm a lot of fun.
Okay.
You just haven't seen Funland yet.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. You'll see her.
Okay.
I wanted to have an awesome choreographed montage first dance.
So,
I can understand, like, you know, I definitely want to have some production value to our wedding, like with good entertainment, but not at the expense of like our own embarrassment. I think
I'm not
that-
gonna be embarrassed.
Oh, wait until you're up
can
there.
you dance?
Not really. It's
Okay,
actually
I'm
left
not, I'm
feet.
not a bad dancer, but I think like.
But he'll learn.
I think you
I can
need
whip
to.
him in its shape.
I think you need to reconsider a few things and
You're,
just like
I can see
this.
the fear in your eyes.
I'm the one who has to marry her.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody
Sorry.
put a gun to your head, Jed. You were the one who proposed to me, remember?
I remember.
Anyways.
Because I like Funland.
I love that you know what you want. I mean, it makes my job easier, but I'm just gonna recap, and obviously, you will feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. So, you want a sleek, elegant wedding that is on the cheap.
If that's what you want to call it.
Free. Right.
Yes.
So, let me see the budget that you are working with, if possible.
Remember, it's I do, but at what cost?
All right, I'm gonna put my money on you.
And that'll be a winning bet.
We'll see.
Coming up,
Is this how it will be presented?
Yes.
With the heads and everything.
With the head, with the tail, with the bones, everything.
Yeah.
I was so happy that he proposed to me that I suffered a panic attack and had to be rushed to the hospital.
when it comes to the spending on your wedding, it's good to have friends in high places.
Between the two of us, the people we know, things should be free.
But a wedding is never free.
Well, you know what? It's a
Can't
great time to
expect.
call out favors for things you wouldn't normally ask for.
And later in the show, we'll find out if this bride gets the favor she wants or is left hanging high and dry.
I was so determined to make my own dress because I'm a clothing designer. That's what we do.
And I totally thought that was an amazing idea at first, until I thought about how much time it would take for you to do this dress and how soon our wedding was approaching, and you hadn't started
There's
it
plenty
yet.
of time, okay? And I work best under pressure.
Have you even thought about material?
I know I want to go with a stiffer silk satin. This is probably what I'm thinking of right here. I mean, I don't want to go with any of the cheaper ones. And then I was thinking of using this one as sort of a trim, an overlay to go over the bodice, and maybe an accent on the train.
But how many yards?
I'll need about 4 or 5 yards. Let's say 5 on the higher end, because that way it'll leave me some extra, right?
Yeah.
So that's $280 for that. I'm at $1,080 before tax.
You're telling me $1,080 just for materials alone?
Yeah.
Have you not seen the dresses you can get for $1,080?
No, I haven't even gone out shopping.
So why don't we go out shopping?
I don't want to go out shopping. I want to make my own dress.
Okay, first of all, you've never done this design before.
And
So why don't we go out and look for similar designs at least so you can try them on and make sure you like it before you spend over $1,000 on fabric and
No.
waste all the money?
No. I don't want to do that. I just want to grab the fabric and do it and then call it a day.
If you can get that dress for like $800, you're saving yourself over $200.
Yeah, but I didn't make it.
I think you're totally insane. I think you should at least look at other options.
Fine. I'll give you one day.
Okay, love you.
That's it.
After a full day of shopping for the perfect gown, it seems our bride has found a dress that can't be matched.
What do you think?
Oh my God.
Do you like it?
I love it.
I know. I think we found it.
Out comes the dress and the tears.
Yeah, but that's it. And it fits like a glove. It's awesome.
How much is it?
It's 1,100.
1,100. How much was the fabric? Just the fabric.
It was a lot.
How much? I seem to recall an exact number.
A lot.
1,080. $18?
I don't know, something like that.
So
I
like
suppose.
20 bucks. Not even the cost of the thread to do your other dress.
Whatever, Sarah.
So today you guys will be sampling some of the menu items out of your 10 courses, especially the items that you think you might have a few concerns with.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the shark fin soup, the Chinese steamed whole fish.
Is this how it will be presented?
Yes, except for there'll be 2 fishes per table.
With the heads and everything.
With the head, with the tail, with the bones, everything. Okay?
That's exactly how it is.
Yes.
What is the percentage of guests who will be Asian?
About 25.
So really, this is going to be an experience for the majority of your crowd.
I think the majority of my family, this will be a bit of an experience. Wouldn't you agree? I'm just worried they're gonna see this and be like,
Why do you suddenly have a problem with this menu?
I don't know about this.
What do you think people are gonna have issues with?
Eating it?
Well, they'll try it. What do you think? Like, they're just gonna look at it and be like,
Oh, I can't do
I
it.
kind of think, no, you're
I
dead.
can't do it.
Well, it's actually really irritating me that you're having this attitude with this food. Like, I don't really understand what the problem is.
My concern is that it's just really dominating the menu. It's a lot
an
of
Asian menu.
No, I know, but there's got to be like some options. Like,
There's 10 courses. There's always bound to be something that somebody's not going to enjoy.
Sounds like Lynn is going to take a bite out of this discussion.
This is the Ifu noodles.
I like this one too.
I don't like this one. I think it's too chewy. I don't like it.
You don't too chewy? Actually, I like it all, but it's your wedding, so do what you want.
Really, all that matters is that I don't like it, so I don't like this dish, and I'd like this substituted.
So what you don't like, you don't want, you don't get.
That's right.
Yeah,
But
if
we'll
I
get-
don't like something, I gotta
It doesn't
deal
matter,
with it.
you do.
Lynn certainly has reeled in on what she wants.
For the Asian side of the guests,
Yeah.
you want to keep the original menu.
Yeah.
I can definitely do that, and then we'll just change the rest of the tables. But remember, because the food is done in Chinese family style, so if the changes are made, it has to be changed for the whole table.
Will this actually bring our budget down?
You're actually looking at an increase, okay? I would say roughly the increase would be about $40 per table.
So that's
not a
literally,
lot.
so that's only like $4 a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
Well, it's a big
It's
deal
kind of
still.
a big deal, Jed, because we were initially working with 18 tables.
That's right.
Of 180 people, and now we're up
I
to
mean, I
220.
guess it adds up, but it's only $4 a person. But...
Yeah,
but
but
it's $40 a table.
That's right.
Only the tables that are making the changes, we will add the cost to.
So they don't pay the 40.
They don't pay the 40.
There you go. So it could even be
It's even
cheaper than
cheaper.
that. I can juggle a little bit that you can afford this. I mean, I know you're worried about going over
sure
in
we
this
can
one
afford
part.
this?
Well, honestly, for the amount of guests that you're going to really have utilizing this, you're going to be under $1,000. We've saved money. Let me work the budget. Let me juggle the numbers. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to be fine.
As long as we don't go extremely over
No,
and
no.
you can make it work.
I will. I'll
I'm
work
trusting
with you.
you on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Lynn. All right. I think this will work. I think everyone will be happy. And everyone kind of gets what they want.
Sure.
Lynn, you have brought me to a bus depot.
Yeah.
This has got me really nervous. Can you
Don't be nervous.
Yes, I am. Tell me why we're here.
Well, Jed wanted me to look into a means of transportation for the family and some friends that would be, you know, like, I mean, the venue is far, so we wanted to sort of transport everybody up here without having to worry about
Guests?
Yeah, drinking and driving. Yeah.
You want to bring guests
And family.
and family?
Yeah.
In a bus?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah. It's an inexpensive means of getting everybody up to the venue without having to worry about them drinking and driving. It'll work.
Really?
Yeah. He said he wanted a
God,
bus,
honey,
like
you
a
are so
limo
cheap.
bus. A school bus. I thought it would be funny. What's wrong with the school bus?
Funny?
They're not sitting in it the whole time.
Okay, you say fun, I see people sweating, going go, 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 go. What happens if it's like a really hot day? Like, what about air conditioning and...
Hi, ladies.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Hi, I'm Angelique.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Lynn.
You're Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh, we spoke on the phone.
Yes, we did.
Nice
How
to
are
finally
ya?
meet you.
I
Excellent.
know you too.
Well, I have 2 options available that I can show you in the back lot. Do you want to go take a look?
That would be great.
For sure.
Perfect.
Let's set the wheels in motion.
You're actually thinking, I mean, I know you're gonna try and save money. You're being cheap, but half a bus?
Yeah.
We put 2 aside here because depending on how many people you're going to be transporting, the smaller one here will hold 18. The larger one will hold 48 adults.
Do you think we can squeeze 20 people onto the smaller bus, the short bus?
Squeeze? You're gonna make them squeeze?
Yeah. Well, they're not gonna squeeze. There might be a couple of them that might squeeze.
There are limits to trying to squeeze the budget.
What's the cost on this one?
Between the 2, this one would average in around $250 to $300.
$250 to $300. And this
Really?
one?
Larger one over here will start in and around the $375 and go up to $550.
Okay.
Depending on how long you want the bus for.
Do you provide a driver for that price?
Absolutely, it includes insurance, fuel, and the driver.
So for $375 for the big bus, we get fuel, a driver, and the big bus.
Correct.
You get the big banana bus and a driver and the fuel. So for a little bit more, you don't have to have your guests squeeze. They can sit on the big bus.
Correct. It starts at $375.
Yeah, it starts
so that's
at
a minimum
$375.
service.
Okay.
But that is $250. I don't see what the problem is. I think this is a great idea. You know, you can fit 20 people in here. They'll be fine. You're getting them to and from the venue. And it's cheap. It's $250. What do you want?
Just for the comfort of your guests, your
Angela,
family.
they're on the bus for half an hour.
A half an hour.
Not even. It'll be fine.
You know, I
Have
just
you seen
don't-
my mom?
Yes.
My mom's like this
I know.
big.
But what, you're putting your mom on the bus?
Yeah, my mom's going on the bus.
Oh,
my
God,
mom
no
wants
way.
to go on the
No.
bus.
No.
Like I said, it's
I
done.
still- no.
I'm done.
Coming up.
Either I'm paying for your spa days or you can pay for them yourself. Now get on it. You're wasting time.
Coaching me to dance, and I think I did fantastically. You know,
did. You did a
just
great
a
job.
much larger version of Fred Astaire.
When it comes to choosing your transportation, you may find yourself in for a bumpy ride.
You want to bring guests
And family.
and family?
Yeah.
In a bus?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah. He said he wanted
God,
a bus,
honey,
like
you
a
are so
limo
cheap.
bus. But I wanted a school bus.
And later on, we'll find out if the bus made financial sense or if there was budget trouble down the road.
I really wanted to do something so spectacular and so cool for our first dance.
I don't know about cool.
Okay, from the heads down, 6, 7, and head up and pump. 2, 3,
You're
4,
late, Jed.
and grab. 6, 7, 8, and walk. 2, 3, 4. Guys, a little bit sharper there, okay? It's head up and pump. 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's not slow. Okay, you're still slow, Jen.
yeah, you're missing the jumping
section.
We
No, I
want to
can
make
get it.
sure
I'll
that
get it.
happens.
Okay, we've already had how many sessions? We're paying her $1,000 for this, for the choreography, and then we're paying like on a per session
Okay,
basis.
first of all, this is
Please
not,
look alive.
this was not my idea. So
Whatever. Doesn't. Well, you're either here or you're not. We've already started this.
I'm
Guys,
here.
we're-
I'm
okay.
here.
Maybe he'd be more comfortable showing off his dance club moves.
I want to make sure you guys look good. Doesn't even look like you guys have been practicing.
Well, I've been practicing. It's him. He's the one who's like, oh, I'm so busy. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I keep calling you down to come and practice
We have
with
different
me.
schedules, though. It's
oh my
hard
God,
for me to,
Jed,
like-
it's like the whole thing is about 3 minutes long. You can't spare like 20, 30 minutes?
Okay, guys, but the point
I'm
is, at the
busy
end of
too,
the day,
you know?
at the end of the day, you guys are a team, okay? If we're gonna do this, you guys have to. It's only gonna work. It's only gonna look good if you guys are doing it together.
Are you
okay?
here?
I'll pull it together. I'll pull it together.
As it is right now, I would feel embarrassed for you guys to perform this right now, the way that it looks
So
right
would
now.
I. Because I'm gonna get dropped and fall flat on my ass.
Something tells me that would not be a pretty sight.
You need to be here, Jed, because I don't really know what's going
Two
on
more
with you.
sessions. Like, you're giving me a
realistic.
hard time
You know, the
about
bottom line is that we're
stuff
doing
I'm
this.
spending money on, and yet you want to go and waste
You
more
know what?
money.
At
Like,
least this is entertaining. This is our first dance.
I thought I would have more time to practice, and I haven't. I've been busy. I have
Jed,
a
I'm at
lot
home
of
with
stuff
you.
to do.
I know you're not that busy.
You're not at home with me. I'm out at work
I
every
am
night.
at home with you generally in the evenings, okay, for a few hours. I know you're not
Yeah,
that busy.
after I've been working all day, and then I go to work
Oh,
at
all
night,
day?
too.
Really? Really? I know what you're doing, Jed.
Make up your mind and let's just go for it.
I've already made up my mind. It's him. So you have to promise that you're gonna practice, Jed, because
Okay,
really,
okay.
and I don't want to break any limbs on the wedding day, Jed.
I want
Smile,
to do
guys.
it. Let's
Okay,
do it.
From the top, okay? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, and walk, and walk, and walk, and walk, and head grab, and dip, reach out, extended arm roll in, and sway.
The date that I had arranged for the manicures and pedicures with my girls was a really awesome day. I thought that it would have been a nice treat to arrange that for them, and they really enjoyed it.
I heard it wasn't much of a treat.
Nobody asked you, Jed. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and for coming out and helping me celebrate everything and being a part of my bridal party. So cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you. On another note, I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to call on some work. Your feet are relaxing. All I'm gonna need,
not about work.
we're gonna be packing up and getting my favors ready. Keen, you will be tying up the favors. Now, Vio, you're gonna be packing up the boxes. And Bev, you're gonna be putting the jelly beans into the boxes.
Honestly?
Honestly, it looks as though she's got you where she wants you for this one.
Either I'm paying for your spa days or you could pay for them yourself. These are the facts. This is what we're doing. Now get on it. You're wasting time.
Gosh. Oh, sure.
Just pack it up and move it along here. Packing up the boxes. Sorry.
Careful, girls. Don't let Queen Lynn see any slip-ups.
What are these for?
Yeah, there are wedding favors. I figured with these, at least people will utilize them. They'll eat them. They're delicious jelly beans.
There's more than 10 in each boxes.
What do you mean there's more than 10 in each box?
I think I should know how to count. Don't tell me about more than 10 in one box.
Really count it
Give me that box. I'm feeling kind of paranoid now. Bev, there's 12 in this box.
Well, I felt like they should have
Do
given
you
a little
know,
extra.
first of all, the box only fits 10, and I've only bought enough to cover 200 boxes. I don't want to have to spend any more money on these freaking jelly beans, so make sure it's right, Keen.
This takes longer than it looks.
It doesn't take long. You're just taking forever to pick it up. Now move it along, sister. You've got a lot to do.
Apparently so. We'll probably be here all day.
That's what friends are for, ladies.
Okay, this is totally not relaxing.
You keep talking, and that's what's not relaxing. I don't see you folding, Theo. Get to folding. I think I gave it the wrong duties to the wrong people. Keen, move it along. You know what? Give that box to me, Bev. I'm giving it to the Keen.
Good, I'm getting hot here.
Oh, so you're gonna tie, she's
stuff.
gonna count, and I'm gonna sit back and have a nice time.
No, you're gonna tie, and she's gonna count.
So how am I gonna give the box?
Don't worry, we'll just move it along.
Show the matter.
Phew! After a hard day at the spa, the favors were complete. And finally, Lynn got what she wanted, free labor.
So not only did you make them work, you made them pay for it?
Yeah.
Wow, you're a slave driver.
Yeah. My overall vision of the day was to be very straightforward and short. Go in, have the ceremony done, and call it a day there and go into our reception. But unfortunately, my mom had some other views on the traditional ceremonies that we would be involved in.
I ordered a traditional outfit for you.
What do you mean you ordered the traditional outfits for me? What traditional outfits, Mom?
I told you, Lynn.
No, you didn't.
You have to wear this.
No, you didn't. You and I spoke about this, and you said that that's what you think we should do, but you never said that you were gonna order it.
Yes, I do.
No, you didn't. This is ridiculous. No, like, why did you order these suits?
Because I want you to wear the tradition of Vietnam. You don't go to church. You don't do a ceremony at home. So at least you should wear this.
This is ridiculous. You didn't even ask us and consult on what colors.
The color is everybody wear this color for the wedding, Lynn. Everybody.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe you went ahead and ordered this.
Uh-oh, looks like someone is seeing red.
So we wear this during the tea ceremony. I think it's kind of cool, though.
Nicely.
It's different. I don't really have such a problem.
This is crazy.
No, it's not crazy. It's tradition.
Let's just hope this tradition doesn't cost a fortune.
I don't really like this.
You're gonna pay for it, Lynn.
So you've ordered these outfits and now you're gonna make us pay for this?
Yes.
I'm not gonna pay for something that I don't want, Mom.
How much is it, though?
This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna pay for this.
Before you say that, how much is it?
It's 400.
It's still a lot of money, and money we did not incorporate into our budget. And I'm not about to spend $400 on something that I didn't want.
I see your point, but like, I see your mom's point too. I know she wants to have something traditional in the wedding, so.
I'm not paying for this. Because I don't want to wear it, and so I'm not paying for this. There's no way.
Lynn gets what she wants.
Okay, if you like to wear it, I'll pay for it.
You're gonna pay for it. That's the only way that I'm gonna wear this.
Okay, it's my gift for you, okay?
I'd still expect another gift. So how about this is a gift from you, as well as another gift for our wedding.
Coming up.
When you see this stuff, you'll be like, oh my God, this is so beautiful.
It's supposed to be beautiful is the room, me, and my bridesmaids.
My wife, she's still as beautiful today as she was then. Nothing's changed.
Very
she was as beautiful then as she is today.
Yes.
That's
That was
better.
very well said.
When asking for freebies for your wedding, be careful not to go too far.
You're gonna pay for this. Okay. That's the only way that I'm gonna wear this. So how about this is a gift from you, as well as another gift for our wedding.
And later on, we'll find out if this bride got things for free, or if the favors were few and far between.
Like getting the DJ, all the other entertainment and lighting was left up to me. This is my area. This is my area of expertise. So I had huge plans, big things. I really want to go kind of crazy. I just want to go all out. I want to get the best of the best for like the sound, the lighting.
But what type of stuff do you want? Like, what's the look? What are we going for?
Well, I mean, like some of this slow-moving stuff's cool. We definitely like want to have, I think, a little bit of that fog. Like some haze would be cool.
Like stuff like this,
It's
like
a little
really
crazy.
blow it out.
I mean, you know, like get a little bit of movement. That would be cool.
There'll be movement, all right. Movement right out the door.
What am I looking at though, like as far as cost, like for something really crazy?
Like to murder it.
Yeah.
Soul
like I want
power.
people to leave and go like, oh, Jed's wedding was crazy.
Yeah, it's probably about 15, although I could probably, you know, I would do a little bit better for you, but it's mostly labor intensive and stuff.
Yeah,
So
I
it'll
know.
probably be about 12 or 13 once it's all said and done, but that's
Okay.
for everything. Smoke machines, lighting.
Let's do it.
I know what you like. I know your taste. I know
Let's
your
do
taste,
it.
homeboy.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Oh, you'll be down, all right. Down in the budget dumps.
Hi, Jed. Hey.
Hey, Abby. This is my wedding planner, Angelique.
Hi, nice
Abby.
to meet
Nice to meet you as well.
We were just talking about some stuff, like.
Bam!
Not that crazy.
Bam! We're gonna make
Okay.
it the club event of the year.
Yeah, but it's not a club event, it's a wedding. And this is exactly what Lynn was worried about. This is why I'm here.
I think we can pull off something really classy with some high production value. You know, I've got a lot of friends coming from the nightclub industry and the music industry and whatnot, and I just want it to be like, you know, I just want to put on a little bit of a show.
I
you
know,
what I mean?
but you need to have to think about Lynn too. Like,
Yeah.
it's a joint effort, you know?
It's all gonna be custom packaged for Jed. A lot of fixtures, a lot of LED. I want to bring in some plexiglass. I want to do some multi-level staging.
Wow.
Some wall
It's
washes,
gonna
some
look
pin
sick.
spotting.
You know, and
It'll look amazing. Trust me.
I'm sure
Seriously.
it would. Can I ask, what is the cost?
Cost is like about 15,000. Which
What?
for Jed would be like 12 or 13.
Seriously, 15 grand?
About 12 or 13 for Jed though, like
12 to 13 grand.
right.
Looks like this expense won't get the green light.
Is there money coming from someplace that I don't know about, or is this coming out of the budget?
We're gonna have to find it in the budget somewhere.
So, Abby, can you tell me, what if we cut the lights in half and half the price? What?
Okay, look, there's not gonna be any half. You know, we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and it's gonna look amazing, and people are gonna walk out of the wedding going, wow, this
Okay.
was unbelievable.
But as long as you know, I've tried, and if Lynn says anything,
I'll
I
tell
have-
Lynn. I got your
Okay.
back.
All right.
I'll tell Lynn you tried to talk me out of it,
All
but
right.
it's not happening.
Thank you. That's all I
Not
asked. then.
happening. Going into the budget meeting, I was feeling pretty good. I felt we were on budget. We were doing okay.
Yeah, well, of course you would have, because you didn't even know what elements to the budget there was.
So how are things going, guys?
Pretty good.
They're good.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you feeling the pressures of the wedding? Is there anything that you're really worried about?
No, I feel like we're on track for the budget. Everything
doing
is
okay.
fine, yeah.
Overall, I'm feeling pretty confident. I do
I know.
have a number that has really got me concerned.
What do you talk about?
Well, there's a number here that is quite high for the lighting.
I think we're headed towards a dark topic here.
Have you guys talked about that?
Yeah, we talked about $700. That's what we talked about. What is she talking about, Jed?
I mean, you can't expect to get
No,
quality
what?
for $700.
You and I discussed this.
And it's
It
not
was
just
actually,
lighting, it's
no,
the
it was
full
$700
DJ
for
lighting.
entertainment and lighting, okay?
And the
so
DJ?
what are you people talking about?
It's unrealistic.
Yes.
Come
So
on.
the DJ was free. And so what is
You
it, like
know.
$1,000?
Times that by about 12.
Are you kidding me? I'm not paying $12,000 for friggin' lighting. Are
It's
you
pretty
crazy?
amazing stuff, though.
I don't really give a like, what does that have to do with anything that I've budgeted for? I am not
it has to
paying
do with our
$12,000
wedding
for it.
being
No,
amazing.
our wedding's gonna be amazing because I'm making it amazing. There's no lighting that's gonna make it any better than what I'm doing. I am so pissed off right now, I just wanna punch him in the face. We never even discussed it, like $12,000. Who spends $12,000 on lighting?
You guys have to live up to something here, right? I mean,
I
Jed's
do.
got
I
he's
certainly
got
do.
his business, right? He's got to have something to live up to. The
Do you
budget.
even know what he's talking about? This
Yes.
is like nightclub stuff.
I was there, remember?
She
You
saw
sent
it.
me in. And I said if he wanted to go over budget, I said you needed to express that to Lynn. And I think you need to just realize you can't get everything for free. You can get a great deal.
You know what? And that's why I incorporated a $700 budget.
But that wasn't
That
even
was
a
my
real.
realization
But that's
of
not
not
even
having
real.
stuff for
You
free.
can't. I mean, you might have been able to get a DJ for that cost if you had brought in a
DJ.
favor.
No,
Maybe.
you know what? Let me tell you something. There was never any expectation of paying for a DJ. I had it set in my mind, and you know this from the beginning, when we started planning about the wedding, that whoever it is that we were getting was gonna be for free.
This bride really does drive a hard bargain.
You're expecting people to take a night off of work where they're losing money.
What does that have to do with anything? They are
To
coming
come
for
do
our
our
wedding.
wedding.
You know, and let me tell you something, Jed. If they were getting married, their expectation of us would be the same.
We've saved a bunch of money,
You
so
saved some
obviously
money.
we can allocate
But-
some resources to.
You know, that's
some of
exactly
this
what
lighting
you guys
stuff.
Don't seem to understand, both of you, okay? It's irregardless of whether or not I've saved money. It's money that if I don't have to spend it, I don't want to spend it.
Come the wedding day, when you
Maybe-
see this stuff, when you see like the
Do
stuff
I look
Abby and
like
I.
I care what you're putting on, Jed?
You're gonna come in.
It's not a concert.
and be
It's our
so
wedding.
Happy. You'll be
No.
like, oh
No.
my God, this is so beautiful. This is
No.
great. This is amazing.
All that I'm concerned with that's supposed to be beautiful is the room, me, and my bridesmaids.
You either have to be okay with it and accept it, or you gotta cut it back.
If you can bring it down to $1,000, I might consider that.
However, you know what, Jed? Can you go back to your source and your friends and just talk to them? Just try, please.
You know my number. You make it work for $1,000, Jed.
I'll see what he's willing to do.
Right now, I just want you guys to relax a little bit.
I was
I
relaxed.
was- yeah,
I was
so was
relaxed
I.
until we had this conversation.
It was gonna be a surprise. I wanted,
A $12,000 surprise. No
Well.
thanks.
I don't even want to discuss what happened on our roof. That was the most ridiculous thing. Of all your
What
bright
are you
ideas in
talking-
this
you know
whole
what?
process,
It was
that
great.
was the most ridiculous.
It was a beautiful sight. I thought it was lovely.
So what's this plan? You're gonna have...
I'm gonna have my family stay on the roof.
That's classy.
I've heard of costs going through the roof, but family members?
Do you know how much money it is to stay at a hotel here? And besides, like, when are they gonna come and see my mom again? So it's just logical. It makes sense.
Are you staying here that night, though?
Yeah. I
Okay.
wasn't going to initially. I was gonna stay at a hotel. But then I was like, well, what's the point in spending more money? So I'm
Can I
gonna
ask-
stay here.
But how many people total are we talking?
We're talking a total, including Jed and myself, 15 people.
15 people? You're gonna put 15 people on this roof?
No, I'm not gonna put 15 people on the roof. I'm gonna put 9 people on the roof. I'm gonna put 3 people downstairs. My mom's still gonna be in her room. A couple of sisters are staying in her room. And I'm gonna be in mine.
So you're making like a tent city?
Yeah.
I just think you're nuts. You're gonna...
Of course I'm nuts. These are the things that I do.
And you're cheap.
I am very cheap.
I'm going to have to agree on that one.
What about the rain and the noise, like the air raid siren that's been
Well, I
going
mean,
on
how
now?
do people usually tent?
In the
You know?
country?
Well, whatever. It's still outdoors. What's the difference between in the country and on top of our roof?
I don't get why you're not putting them in a hotel. Like,
Because it's $1,000 and I don't want to pay for it.
Well, that's one way to cover your costs, but I guess it's all relative.
I think other than the fly, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Your family's...
Look at that! You can fit like 4 people in here.
Maybe they can sleep in shifts.
It's pretty warm and it's pretty cozy. 4 people, no problem. Your tallest person is 5'3". We'll have a men's tent and we'll have a women's tent and call it a day. I don't know what the problem was. It was a great experience and everybody had a great time. It's a city camping. What more could they have asked for?
Coming up.
I felt like I was gonna throw up when we got there and I just broke down.
I think we could always creatively think of other things that we might have wanted. Private jet.
Would have been nice to have maybe a clown or a clown with a monkey. No?
Maybe a private jet.
When it comes to totaling the cost of your wedding, some secret spending may be brought to light.
Can I ask, what is the cost?
The cost is like about 15,000, which
What?
for Jed would be like 12 or 13.
Seriously, 12 to 13 grand.
Right.
And at the end of the show, we'll see if a big bill for lights left this couple with a heavy-duty debt.
The morning of the wedding was really eye-opening. It was exhausting. I had a feeling I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a really long day. I really need a coffee.
Yeah,
I know, you're waiting for me.
I'm waiting for my coffee, actually. Where's my coffee?
We're on to the diner right now. We'll be there soon. It's just a lot of traffic this morning.
Okay, well, I'm feeling like I need my coffee.
I'll be there in the next 5-10 minutes.
Don't forget my coffee.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, bye.
I wish I could just leave the phone on, pretend I'm not there, because I know she's gonna say, that little she really with her coffee.
You got a coffee?
Yeah, I did. Of course I needed a coffee.
I woke up and
I was harassing her for the coffee.
my buddies were like, hey, you want a beer?
Cheers. You know what? I got to be limited. It's all good.
Whoa.
That's easy.
Yes.
This is for the Vietnamese ceremony. Like,
It's quite the outfit.
Reach enlightenment by the
I'm not
time
doing
you get
any
there.
yoga. Now for the hat.
It's gonna mess up your hair. Ta-da! Make sure you put it on the right way.
Yeah.
He's
got it. No, this is
Just tilt it to the side, man. Call a little, you know.
a little style into it.
While Jed and the boys were creating their own style, wedding planner Angelique dressed the hall.
Okay, I think it's close to 1 o'clock, but we've got to get going because we have an hour until the couple get here. No, they're going to be here in half an hour. We need to get this room done. So all these have to get put out. Finish putting those out. I've done the menu cards. Place cards are done. I just got to put them on the tables, but we have to do the cake. Holy crap.
It seems Angelique had everything under control, but our bride was experiencing a few technical difficulties.
Mom! I'm popping!
Someone hit the panic button.
My mom had to help me rectify the situation by literally sewing the dress together and keeping me contained that way. Can I get a time check? Hello? Mấy giờ rồi? Oh my God! It's 11:30!
With time ticking, our bride was finally put back together, but feeling the pressure. Meanwhile, the boys were looking happy and styling. But Lynn's relatives were moving slowly after spending the night in frugal accommodations and preparing for a memorable drive.
You on the bus, honey? School bus?
Yeah.
You back to school?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So, okay. All right, so everybody has to be in order.
There was order on the school bus, but it was a bumpy ride for our bride.
I'm getting out of the car and I felt like I was gonna throw up when we got there, and it just all culminated and I just broke down.
Broke down. She hasn't even seen the bill yet, but our bride pulled herself together and their special day was back on track.
May you have a happy life.
Thank you.
See what happens with too much coffee in the morning, Lynn?
She said the envelope's emptied.
Even Mom doesn't like to pay.
Thank you everyone so much for coming out to share today with us.
Thank you to my family too for participating, and thank you for having me to your family, Nancy.
This is torture. I don't know why I'm doing it. No, I'm kidding.
The tea ceremony was complete, but our couple were on a tight schedule to change outfits for their wedding ceremony.
My change-up was pretty smooth.
Yeah, because all he had to do was put on a tux and gel up his hair.
Yeah,
I, on the other hand, had to redo my hair and makeup because I had been bawling during the entire tea ceremony. So that and getting into my dress was an ordeal that even set us a little bit further behind schedule than we had anticipated. Keen was saying how I'm too, what's the word in English? High maintenance. Right?
No such
Thank
thing.
you. I've been too busy crying, Mom, to be due.
A little behind schedule, but looking like $1 million, our bride was ready and the ceremony was about to begin.
When I finally saw you come down that aisle, that really long aisle, it was amazing. You looked amazing. My heart started to drop a little when I saw you.
I couldn't even look at you. I was just like crying and crying, and I couldn't stop crying.
I invite you to exchange your vows with me.
I, Jedediah, take you, Lynn, to be my wife, to love and to cherish until the end of our days.
I, Lynn, take you, Jedediah,
to be my husband, for richer, for poor, in sickness and health, to live and to cherish until the end of our days. I give you this ring as a commitment of my love.
Love and commitment. Well done.
Who's laughing?
By the exchanging of vows, I do now pronounce you husband and wife.
Coming up, will Jed bust a move or did they break the bank?
I don't remember details of the dress, but I remember you being absolutely fantastic, beautiful in the dress.
When it comes to your wedding day, always be prepared for some empty promises.
She said the envelope's emptied.
And soon we'll find out if this couple received more empty envelopes or laughed all the way to the bank.
The first dance was definitely everything.
It was spectacular. I loved it.
Our couple was revved up and ready for their first dance. Jed doesn't look nervous at all. The dance was just the beginning to a spectacular night.
That was a lot to remember.
A feast for all tastes was served and enjoyed by each of the guests. With high-tech lighting, DJs set to rock the party, and a crowd that was ready to bust a move. This party was transformed and went on well into the night.
Yeah, it was an amazing day. It was the best day ever. Yee! We pulled through. It was fantastic.
We had some rocky moments, but we did it.
Rocky moments, but overall it was fantastic.
The best day we could have hoped for.
Absolutely.
It may have been the best day ever, but will the bill be around for all eternity?
The original budget we handed to Angelique was $35,000. For the school bus for $250, I mean, wasn't too happy when it first rolled up, but it was worth it. It served its purpose. Money well spent.
The wedding favors that I did with the jelly beans were a great idea. Nobody ever sees my vision, but at the end of the day, everybody loved it and thought it was phenomenal. And for $320, you can't really go wrong.
The dress was phenomenal. When I saw Lynn walking down the aisle, I mean, I could barely keep it together. Spending $1,100 on that was well worth the money.
Our first dance was amazing. It was probably the best thing ever because it's been a while since the wedding and people are still talking about it. I'm a little irritated at the fact that we had to spend an extra couple of $100s because Jed couldn't get it together. But overall, the $1,500 spent was well worth it.
Tent on the roof, I don't know. It was a funny idea, but you know what? Lynn's family ended up having a blast staying up there in Tent City, and it ended up saving us a lot of money in accommodations.
Our traditional outfits ended up being pretty amazing. I must say that when I saw photos of it, the red looked great, and Jed looked really nice in his blue outfit. I would have been irritated if I had to pay for them, but thankfully they ended up being paid for by my mom.
Angelique was amazing on the day of. She really helped keep things together and keep things moving. She was really great support to me, and spending $2,000 on her was money well spent.
So the lighting, I am still not impressed at the $4,000 we had to spend on it. I will be honest, about 3/4 of the night into it, I didn't even realize what was done. So for $4,000, for me to not even notice anything, I was completely irritated.
The venue did an amazing job. They looked amazing. The food was amazing. The staff was amazing. It ended up only costing us for food, drinks, and the decor was $21,295.
The miscellaneous costs, which included transportation, photography, and Jed's tux, came to $5,733, which was well worth it.
And what we actually spent was $37,502, putting us only over budget $2,502.
Didn't I say if I found out that we were over $35,000 that we weren't going to be getting married at all?
Yeah,
so you're kind of lucky
it's only
that
a couple $1,000.
I didn't realize this until after the wedding was over.
So much for counting on freebies. The cake has been cut, the records have been spun, and the conga line has grown longer and longer. The only question left is, isn't the garter supposed to be on the bride?
Now that she tells me we had tiramisu, you know what, I don't remember eating cake.
I'm the spender, and he's the spendthrift.
Oh, I hold on to $1 like this because I'm afraid of tomorrow. That's my problem.
That's gonna leave a mark.